Welcome back to Digital Jazz Arcade. Today I'm going to be working on my river pour bar top. If you've been watching my videos on this project, then you'll know that everything's been going pretty smooth. This time they did not go so smooth. I made some mistakes, wasted hundreds of dollars on resin, and wasted lots of extra time trying to fix the problems I created. So if you're working on a similar project, please learn from my mistakes so you don't waste the money and the time that it takes to fix them. With that said, enjoy the video and don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so the release didn't work that great on the wood. So you can see this one worked a little better. Maybe I just sprayed this piece better or something. This one was a little bit better there too. This one's not that great, but I mean, that's all sandable and scrapable. So I'm going to scrape it with this tamper scraper here and just scrape that off. Yeah, it came off real good with that. My fingers anyway, sorry. And I can probably pop the rest of that off. Might want to. Sorry. There. I mean, that's coming off pretty good with that. This one really doesn't really need much. This one needs some. So I'm going to scrape this all off and then I'm going to turn around and sand again. Okay. All right, it looks good. Now maybe that'll just pop off with a pair of pliers, or maybe take. I know. I'll take my saw to that one. My Japanese two-edged blade. Okay, so I got my two-edged blade. Alright, that's close enough to the edge. I'm not going to be using it anyway, so good enough. Fun tool. Okay, so I'm at the last couple steps here on my river pour bar top. I sanded it down as good as I need to before I put my clear coat on. This stuff is all going to clear up, no problem with the new resin. Watch. A little bit of water on there and it just clears right up. That's what the resin's going to do. So had my wife add some river waves and foam and stuff in certain spots to give it a nice effect. And over here we made this kind of look like a waterfall. So next step is to pour clear resin over top. So I just got done cleaning it all off really nicely, and gonna start mixing the clear resin. Let's get it done. Okay, getting ready to pour the top coat. So I got a tabletop epoxy. It's also super clear brand, same brand as the other one, except for this one's top coat, not a deep pour. And it has all the good things you want for a bar top, certified food safe and all that kind of stuff. So this is a 1-to-1 pour, not a 2-to-1 pour, so it dries a lot faster. Okay, let's get going. Resin. Hardener.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Just gonna go start here. Oh boy, look at all those bubbles.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm having a problem here. So I poured this clear pour stuff in, and there's just too many bubbles, and it's just gonna do this. I have to make a decision. Do I wait for the bubbles to come clear, which doesn't look like they are, or do I scrape it all off and try to salvage it? Okay, so I was able to scrape off all that resin that had all those bubbles in it. Well, except for the side area, but that's going to be cut off anyway. So at least I got it down to this. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to sand the rest off after it dries. Oh my gosh, that's a nightmare. And it's everywhere, of course. I mean, look at this bucket I had to put it in. That's how much resin I scraped off. Just a nightmare. I mean, All right, well, there goes $100 worth of resin. So at least I was able to save the wood. I mean, this whole project's taken a year, and it has cost a lot of money with the mold, the wood, all the extra resin, and all the sandpaper and everything. Costs a lot of money. So at least I was able to save this project, I hope. So I hope I could just sand it down and then pour. So I'm done with the first rough sand, and now I'm going to take it down to probably up to 320 grit. That's just with the wood area. I'm still gonna get my mouse sander and sand off. You can see the cloud in there. Those are those little bubbles. I want to get all those little bubbles out. I'm not going to worry about the little bubbles next to the little river edge stuff like this. I'm not going to worry about any of that stuff. It actually adds to the effect, so I'm not going to worry about that. But all these other little places where the cloud is, I'm going to sand all that down. And I bought a new hose for the vacuum system of my sander. So that's going to be nice. It's going to improve my mess. Anyway, all right, get down to it. I'm gonna. So this first set was, looks like 40 grit. So I did 40 grit. Now I'm gonna go up all the way up to probably 320 grit. So there we go. Okay, so I just mixed some more river. Now I'm going to just pour it over the top of this. Just layer. Like water. That's an important water, isn't it? Blue. Wow, shaking. Alright, so the thing about doing this outside is sometimes you get like little bugs in there like this, and you need to pick them out. I just get a pair of tweezers. Pick it out like that. Then use a heat gun to melt that back down. Just gonna wipe it off. Get the next bug out. There's one right there. So it's actually going back down already, see? One at a time. Wipe it on towel. Get this next one right there. What else? There's another one over here. Put this thing off again real quick with the towel. Get this one. Okay. Any other ones in here? There's that big hair right here. Let's go ahead and try to get that out of there. Got it. Alright, so now show you, use the torch. Melts it back down in there. See that? All done. So I'm just waiting for this to dry. It's getting stickier. This is slow pour. So we're looking at least another day. So tomorrow I'll probably pour the top coat on, maybe. Alright, so here's the trick I found with when you have cold weather and your resin is thick and too bubbly. Stick your resin in hot water, just in a bucket or in a tub or whatever. Just let it soak there for a while until you feel that it's as warm as the water, and then do your pour, and you'll have a lot less bubbles, especially when it's cold outside like it is for me right now. It's 50 degrees outside and I have to do my pour outside because I don't want to put it on my nice carpet in the arcade. So that's what we have to do. So that's what I'm doing. Today I'm doing a clear coat on the top. This is just, there's not going to be any coloring in this coat. So I'm using clear, super clear liquid. And it does pretty good in the colder weather because that's what I've been doing, and it's been curing nice. So here we go. Let's pour and start. Alright, so I'm mixing it, and you can see there's a lot of bubbles in it. I'll show the bubbles. A lot of bubbles in it for right now, but because I did it in the warm water over here, put it in the warm water like I showed you, these should come out pretty quickly and easily, and then I'll pour. Thorough mix. All right.
Just gonna let those bubbles clear.
I'll go over here.
Okay, here we go.
Point it that way.
There you go. Okay. Oops.
Okay, here we go. Nice top clear coat. Just make sure there's no dust on it. Still a little bit tacky. Hopefully tacky enough. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
pour this clear. Look at that. That's nice and clear. No bubbles in this one now. It's almost like water. Yeah, see how much less bubbles that has?
Yeah.
I might have to pour the rest of that stuff, but let me spread it. If this is enough, looks like it's coming down this way.
Yeah.
Spatula. Okay. That's just, I just want an even coat over the whole thing so it doesn't have to have much.
Oh, look at that beautiful wood grain.
Yeah, now you can see it.
Oh, it's amazing.
Here. Okay, so here's the pour.